if you've been using the terminal, you discover that you've run into this problem before, where it's either you have a lot of commands that you are running and you've been running simultaneous commands and you want to run the previous commands, but you don't necessarily want to copy them from a file, or you're typing out yourself. So I'm going to show you a lot of shortcuts in today's video. So I'm going to show you 5 shortcuts that will help you improve your performance on the terminal without you exiting the terminal, and making sure that you've got all your history and all your commands. And I'm also going to show you how you can search for previous commands. Let's say you only know a part of a command, but you did run it. So I'm going to show you how you can search for that and how you can achieve that using a keyboard shortcut. So let's dive into the video. So first of all, open up your terminal. Once your terminal is open, so the first commands that you would want to use is either Ctrl P or Ctrl N. So Ctrl P means previous command. So if you keep pressing Ctrl P, it will loop through all the previous commands that you've been running. Ctrl N is the opposite of Ctrl P, where it will loop through the commands which came after the previous command. So it will be going to the next command, not instead of the previous command. So that can also be achieved by the common way of using the arrow keys, which is up, or down, which will bring up the same command. Same thing, Ctrl N, Ctrl P, Ctrl N, Ctrl P. That's the most basic shortcuts that you have. Okay, then now let's say you've got this long command that you are running, but you only remember a part of it. So how can you search for that command? So for you to do that, you need to press this keyboard shortcut, which is Ctrl and R. So what that will do, it will bring in this search field, as you can see on the screen. So now from that search field, I can type in what I want to run. So for example, if my command was TLX, as you see, as I started typing TI, it brought the command on top there. Okay, same thing if I say update, as you can see, so it's bringing something that had update. So from here I can either specify, as you can see, the more I'm typing, the more it's filtering out which commands I did run earlier. So it's looping through all the previous commands I was running and helping me to find that command that I'm looking for. So now if I want to run this command that I've found using a search function, so the way you can do that, you can achieve that by using the keyboard shortcut again, which is Ctrl and O. So if you press Ctrl and O, you'll notice that it's asking me for the password, because for me to execute this function, I also don't need my password. So same thing, if I put in my password like that, you've seen it will start the update. So that's how you can run the command that you did search for. So I'm going to cancel this update. Okay, I'm going to clear my screen. I'm going to clear my screen using Ctrl and L. So Ctrl L, that's just a shortcut of also clearing your screen or your terminal when you are done using maybe the commands which are there to make it clean. So the other command is the Ctrl G. So the way the Ctrl G works is when you press your Ctrl and R. So once you are in this search field, the way the Ctrl G works is, the way I found the command is either I don't want to run it, I just want to just see the command itself. So the way you can exit that is by pressing Ctrl G. Does not execute the command even if you found it, so it just exits, leaving that command the way it is, as you can see on the screen. So Ctrl R, we search for whatever we have been searching for, like that. So if I don't want to run that command, I can press Ctrl and G, as you can see, that will clear the screen like that. So that's how you use Ctrl G. So as a recap, we said Ctrl N and Ctrl P, they use the same way as the up arrow and down arrow. So meaning bringing up the previous command and bringing up the next command after the previous command. Or you can use Ctrl R to make sure that you look or you search through the commands you did type in earlier. And there's a way you can see all the commands you've been running by using a simple command, which is history. As you can see, so if you run history, it will show you all the previous commands that you have been running, as you can see. So this is just one list of the things I have been running on the terminal. So as you can see, if this is the command that you were looking for example, so you could highlight it like that and copy that to clipboard, or copy that copy selected, and then now we can paste it by using the shortcut Ctrl Shift and V like that, and then I can press enter to run it. So those are just some of the great ways you can use keyboard shortcuts that I've shown you. And if you like the video so far, please consider subscribing to my channel, and don't forget to hit notifications so that you don't miss any time I release a new video. See you in the next one.